Okay, so hello everyone. Again, this is Tanveer. So today we'll take a look at doing non-linear regression on multi-dimensional data. So let me start by sharing my screen with you guys. Okay, so this is my MATLAB. This is my MATLAB, and I have a data stored in te.csv file. What I'm doing here is I'm reading the data into my variable R. So let me first clear up everything. And let me also minimize this. CLC, all right. Well, let me start. Let me just read my data, the data that is stored in my te.csv file. Okay. This, by the way, is the complete data that I have. What I want to do is I want to predict based on these 4 values, or maybe these 3 values, or maybe these 2 values. What I want to do is I want to predict the last column. There are many ways to do that. You have your SVM, your linear regression, your random forest, your ensemble-based methods, deep learning, all those things. I will not get into every single one of those methods, but what I'll do is I will just get into the broad category of non-linear and linear regression. And moreover, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the comparison between linear and non-linear methods. So this is again the code that I've written. What I'll do is all these values. For example, I've got 3368, 3351, and all those things, and 18429. So the scale here is different. So what I will be doing is I will be changing the scale, and I will be bringing everything down to the level 0 and 1. And I will do that for every single column independently. And that's called as normalization, basically data normalization. So what I will be doing is data normalization for every column independently. And the scheme that I followed is this. Yeah, this one. It's simple. You take the value, you subtract the minimum value and divide by max or whatever the value, and minus min, whatever the values you have. So let me just do that. Let me just try to predict something. Okay. And see, this is the prediction. I did the prediction and I used a method. Which is called as a KMCC, kernel maximum core entropy. This is again a kernel-based method, maximum core entropy. And of course, this is the convergence graph. The way my error is being minimized. We know that when you are learning, when the algorithm is learning, at the beginning the error value will be high, but slowly the error value will go down, and in the long run it will stabilize around a particular level. So I just have like 500 data value, so you can expect there's going to be a problem. There's going to be a natural problem. Let me show you the mean square error value. It is MSE. Y, again in my code, Y is the real value. Y underscore estimate is two hyperparameters. There are only 2 hyperparameters in my KMCC algorithm, and that is nothing but the kernel width. In this case, it's 9. Let me just change it to 5. Let me copy this thing. All right. So I've changed my kernel parameter value to 5. Let me run it again. And let me just show you the MSE value. Now it's 0.01. So earlier it was 0.02. Now it's 0.01. So of course, we all know that changing hyperparameters to fine-tuning hyperparameters indeed has an effect on the performance. You want to see the plots? So let's say plot Y. This is my real value, by the way. This is my real value. And let me do a hold on. Plot Y underscore estimate. And let me put hold off. And that's it. This is the graph of the real value and the predicted value. The blue line and the reddish type line. The blue line, by the way, is the real value, and the red line, by the way, is the predicted value. So we can see it's almost, almost exactly the same thing. Yes, there is a difference. We know we can see there is a difference, but that's what we expect. Now let me do one more thing. Let me now go to a linear model. Let me go to linear regression. Basically, not exactly linear regression, it's a least mean square. It's one of the adaptive filtering algorithms. Let me try least mean square algorithm. Let's see what happens. I'm running it, and whoa, the error value. See the graph of error value. My God, it's not even going down, it's going up. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is definitely ridiculous. What the hell is happening here? So one of the things is either the algorithm is bad or the hyperparameter value is bad. So let me just try and manually, tune it. Let's try different combinations. Let's see the graph. All right, it's fine. So the problem was, in the hyperparameter value. Let me fine tune it again. 1.5. Oh my God, we are getting there. We are witnessing less error. That's funny. So I think 0.09 is the ideal value for LMS. Let me just turn it off. Let me go back to my KMCC algorithm. Let me just try to fine tune it, and let's see what happens. Okay. Before doing that, again, let's take this thing as a baseline. So the best error value for LMS is 0.0159, and let's change it. Let's try KMCC, a non-linear algorithm, and let's see what happens. So we have to beat this value, basically 0.0159. So let's see if we can beat that. All right, we did. Almost changing 1.5 to 1, we beat 0.0159. And let's fine tune it again. Let's see lowest amount of error we can get. Okay, we are getting lesser error. Wow, we are getting there. Nice. Let's try 1. Okay. I think 4 was or 3. Let's try 3. Okay, 89. Let's try 0.2. Okay, and let's try to change this kernel width. Let's see what happens. So the error 0.0089. Let's see if we can beat that. I think that's about it. 0.0089 is the lowest amount of error that we can get. Let's see the graph. Let's see the graph if there's any change. Okay, yeah, it's going down. Earlier it was not going down. It was like this, and this. Now it's going down. Now this is the true value, the true hyperparameter value. That's it. That's the thing. Fine tuning, hyperparameter optimization, choosing multiple algorithms worked. Now, one more thing. Let's see. We use this non-linear regression algorithm, and we use this linear regression algorithms. The best performance that we got here in terms of MSE was 0.0159, and here we are getting, for this algorithm, the MSE value we are getting is 0.0089. So we can see there is a very clear difference. Here the error value is less. That means for this particular data, just trying to predict this, by the way, the last one, the last row. So for this, most of the problems in the real world are non-linear, and there are few situations where I've seen linear algorithms, they perform better than non-linear algorithms, but those situations are quite rare, because by definition these algorithms, for example this KMCC algorithm, kernel maximum core entropy algorithm, it's a non-parametric algorithm, and if there is a pattern in the data, it will find it. If there's linear pattern, it will find it. If there is a non-linear pattern, it will find it. So these algorithms, they adapt themselves automatically based on data. So that's it about linear versus non-linear regression, and this is one of the famous libraries given by this guy Stephen K.F. Box Miner. You can find the same library on on Google, in fact on GitHub. So I used that guy's code, and that guy basically, that library did not have this method, kernel maximum core entropy. So I expanded the library and I included kernel maximum core entropy. So thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Bye bye.